What's going on, everyone? George here from The Average Car, and today I'm looking at this 2020 Kia Soul GT line, and today I am over at Power Kia in Salem, so shout out to them for letting me swing through and grab a couple clips of this. So I'm just going to show you the exterior and the interior of it and just do a quick review of it. Beautiful car, so let's go ahead and get right into it. First things first, looking at this key fob right here, super simple, typical Kia fob. You have your lock, unlock, your trunk release right here, and then your sound the alarm button right here. So I'm gonna kind of show you the exterior real quick, and let's go ahead and turn on the headlights. This does have push to start, do that. Headlights are on. Let's do that right there. Set this here. Looking at the front of this car, has that aggressive stance to it. This gaping grille has the GT line badge down here. LED headlights. These turn signals look good. They're kind of making a statement. They're loud, but they look really good, honestly. With the GT line, you do get this kind of red accenting right here. It kind of gives that nice, it has this nice stance to it. I don't know what it is. I do really like it. I like the way it sits. Go around the rest of the car. Has these 18-inch alloys, beautiful rims with the red accents here as well. Kind of this gunmetal. You have the red accenting down here as well. LED turn signal, which is nice. Smooth body lines, honestly. I was not a fan of previous generation Souls at all, but with this generation, they kind of stuck out to me a lot more. 4 doors on this. Coming out to the back, you have these huge taillights back here. Dual exhaust as well. And then got the Kia Soul badge along with the GT line badge as well. The black does look beautiful in this car. Let's go ahead and take a look at the interior. First things first, let's see what the door sounds like. Solid sounding door. It just has a nice sturdy feel to it. First thing you're gonna notice in here is you've got this red textured accent in here, which goes kind of all the way around. As you can see, it does look really good. Going down here, you just got your standard controls and then more red accenting down here. This does have the Harman Kardon sound system, which I'll show you here in a second. Coming over to the steering wheel and the controls and whatnot, nice solid feeling steering wheel. This does have a heated steering wheel as well. And then you've kind of got this flat bottom along with the GT line badging. You've got your controls for audio and phone and whatnot, and then your cruise control button as well. And then you've got this gloss black, which I'm not a fan of gloss black at all on anything really in a car. So the fact that it's here, and then you have it on the infotainment system as well, and then your vents as well. I'm not a big fan of that. Just like the previous Kia, super simple gauges, but they're still kind of aesthetically pleasing. I do like that a lot. This 2020 GT line does have the heads-up display, which is nice, and has lane departure information as well. You guys cannot tell, but it has that information there. Kind of coming over to your infotainment system. I mentioned this before, Kia has came such a long way, and I do really like what they're doing with this. Things do have their specific placement on it, so it doesn't seem confusing. It doesn't seem like you're getting mixed up with, you know, your climate control and whatnot like some vehicles. So beautiful infotainment system here. You've got your Harman Kardon sound system, which sounds so good. You're not going to be able to tell through a phone or a computer speaker, but this does sound really good. Information for navigation and whatnot. You've got your tune knob there, setup, all that stuff here. Coming down to your climate control, this does have just basic information here. You turn it on and you've got, you know, your AC, you've got dual climate control, and then you can change the positioning of the vents right there, and then you've got your front and then your rear defrost right there. The knobs do have a nice feel to them. It doesn't feel like, you know, some cars when you like give it a nice solid turn, it only go like 1 or 2 degrees. This one does feel like you turn it and it goes a decent amount. That's a bad example here. There's that 14 degrees all the way. So it does have a nice feel to it. Coming down here, you do have a wireless charger right up in here, and then you've got your 12-volt USB adapter and whatnot. The shifter right here, just like the Kia Soul, nothing feels any different about it right here. And you've got, like I said, push button start, 2 settings for heated seats, and then drive mode, which is sport and normal. So if you want to get on sport mode, just pull it back here, and then you can shift over, and then you can use your paddle shifters, which you have right here. Cup holders, not too big, not too small. Again, this is not going to fit a big hydro flask, but it is just a standard size drinks. And as you can tell, there's some accent lighting right in here, which is powered by this button right over here. You just press this and then the colors change. It's hard to tell, but they are changing. So that is pretty cool. You do have your accent lighting down here as well, and on this side and in the back. So coming over to center console here, nothing too fancy. You do have a decent amount of room in here, but other than that, there's no additional outlets or anything like that. Kind of does have a harder touch to it. Not a fan of that as much. It would be nice to have a little softer, but it is what it is. Seating does feel nice. It is comfortable. Kind of have a leather with the red stitching all along right here, along with this cloth down the center. So I'm sitting where I'm sitting and how I would normally position myself, and I'm 5'8" on a good day, so I'm gonna kind of show you the space that you'll have in the back seat. So let's go ahead and do that. Coming over to the back, first thing you notice, again, you've got this red textured accent, which looks really good down here as well. And then you've got your speaker grill, beautiful sound system, and then a tiny little bottle holder right here. Like I said, 5'8" on a good day, and I've got myself probably 7 to 9 inches or so of space. Got your accent lighting down there as well. Got an extra USB port down here. Looking over here, you do have this pocket right here, which is nice. In the Seltos, they did not have that, but it is nice the fact that this is here. I wish there was one over here as well, but it's all right. Same thing with the seating over here. Does look nice, feels good, has the red stitching all along there, and then you've got this center kind of cloth feel to it. No little tab to pull the center armrest out, but little elbow grease and you got it. 2 little cup holders there. That's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and show you what we've got in the back for space. Pull this up, and then first thing, you can kind of fold this up for people trying to peep in or not. And this is not supposed to be, you know, a big car for a ton of space, but you can fold these seats down, a 40-60 split here, and you can have a little extra additional space. So underneath all this, you do have carpet, and then pull this up for your spare. Go ahead and shut this. Beautiful looking car. This has the 1.6 turbo in it, so this car can get up and get going and still get you decent fuel economy at the same time. Probably average 27 to 32-ish miles per gallon. At least that's what the sticker says. So for the GT line, you're looking at something around high 20s. This one is right over 29,000. Like I said, this is the 2020 Kia Soul GT line. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to let me know, and I'll do my best to answer them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.